Railriders Adventures. Today I'm talking about do's and don'ts of train spotting. If it's a busy platform, don't do it. And I'll put a link in the description about stations in London and up north in the UK at the times you can visit and doing train spotting. But if you're there for a longer period of time, you should tell a member of staff. But always time it right when there's no crowd. Let's film a train coming in. That's a nice view, isn't it? My advice is always stay at the end of the platform because you've got no obstruction of trains coming in and out, and there's no one in your way. Don't forget to check the link below, it tells you a lot of information about what you need to know. I'll explain more about it today. As you can see, it's okay to film when no one on the platform because not everybody likes being filmed, and you have to permission what you're filming. Always go at the end of the platform. Literally see I'm at the end, there's trains here. I can see this go in and out, and always check the link because it tells you the times you can go in the stations. I know Paddington is 24 hours, you can view the trains, and yeah, and they have a special platform. I think it's right at the far end. You'll see it, it's got no barriers. It's where the Paddington Berries end is, and you go right at the end of the platform, and it's a perfect place for train spotters, and it's actually recommended for train spotters. I'll tell you about the guy as well that done train spotting as well. The guy that started train spotting was a guy called Ian Allen. Firstly, people were spotting trains when they were new and that, and they were doing it dangerously, like on the sidelines. So he put rules and regulations of your own safety. That's why you have the yellow line at platforms, as you can see. We have a yellow line here, that's just here, and you have to abide by the rules. Stay behind the yellow line for your own safety. A good place to film if there's no one here. It's a waiting room.
Customer information.
Oh.
Please be aware the sleeping floor of platform 2 and 3. Please be careful when you're walking around platform 2 and 3.
And always here's for announcements as well. Always tell staff that you're filming if you're filming longer periods of time, especially if it's not national rail, because you've got privatised companies as well. It's interesting to know that. I'll be showing you a longer route, and for your do's and don'ts. Busy times, you have to be very careful on busy times. Thing to point out, I'm on a train, have you noticed? There's no one on it, as you can see. That's a good thing because you can film because there's no one there. Because you mustn't film while you're people on the train because it's one of the rules apparently, unless you have permission to do so. But you can film trains passing by. Some people do a side window view, but how I normally do it is I go to the last carriage. This is not the last carriage because I'm doing it today. I usually go to the very last carriage, as in the very first carriage or the very last carriage. So should have come in for it safe.
Again, this is a Woodford service. Next stop will be Grand Hill. Train's being regulated. We'll be on the road shortly.
Just let me know when the train's going. But yeah, as you can see, I can film trains going by. It's fine. There's no one on the platform. They've all got the train. But I do that just in case. But yeah, remembering that in mind, when you're filming trains, when you're out and about, just make sure the people who are about it, be careful. Always designate yourself at the end of the platform. If it's not national rail, or it says on the website, it's not some companies, stations that you recognise, let the staff know what you're doing, and it makes it easier for them because they know who you are, what you're doing, and how long you're going to be there for. Because if you know you're over your time, you have to come back and tell them and let them know you're going to be there. Oh, it's going to be a bit longer, there's another train coming, so everyone else want to see. But if you're jotting down numbers of trains with a notepad, it's okay, you don't need permission, you can do that anyway, just get pen and paper out. But if you are staying on the platform the longer length of time, you have to let the staff know. It's very important. Why do I jot the numbers down on trains? The reason being is if I've been in it more than once, but I know this train now. I went on it before, so this is my second time on this carriage itself. I've been trying to jot down all the numbers, so I've got to look at my book I got at home, got to refer it to my little pad I have to remind me. And you notice the train up there, it's just above ground. It's because the rails are hired up just a little bit, and it's off to the depot to rest for a bit. So when it becomes rush hour, these trains will be coming out and they'll be quite busy. As I was saying, you can film this train. It's going, you're the only one on the carriage, you ain't got nothing to worry about, and you're just passing through. You're just going straight through. It's stalled a bit, I noticed. Doesn't experience when you're going filming trains on platforms. That's more of an issue because you've got to make sure and bear in mind the staff know that you're doing that. And when you're on the train on the move, it's a different story, look. You're okay. If a ticket man does come up to you and let you know what you're doing, explain. Obvious, you've got to explain. But it's interesting to tell you, if you live in the UK, Railriders is coming back. Yeah, I'm going to put a link at the end of this video, at the far end, to let you know about that. Oh look, maintenance trains. Yeah, I'm going to put a link at the end of this video, a link to their video, that trailer, and a link to their Facebook page to let you know about Railriders, so you can join up. It's not starting to February next year. Railriders are coming back. They used to be in the 1980s. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This is a nice journey though. When I go to the stations that I film it, I'll be making sure I tell you the times you can film and everything, and when it's appropriate and everything. I want to show you what I mean by the end of the carriage. By the way, I haven't been on this carriage yet. This number I haven't got written down. Means I can do views outside and not worry about it. You know, the train's moving anyway, which is cool. You get nice scenery as well. Look at that much nice scenery. You get more nicer scenery when you go up to the window. How nice can you get? I used to do my side view train videos. But today is about do's and don'ts. You can take pictures from videos. YouTube do allow it, but you don't get paid for it. You can't sell. So if you start getting paid from YouTube, just for example, and a company says, "Oh right, we're taking profit for that," don't get offended by that. That's the way operators work. But you can write to them and have a word with them if you want to. And don't forget, companies, there's so many different ones. But yeah, YouTube do allow it. You're allowed to upload and take pictures, but as long as you're within reason, as in you're filming it, not too many people about. You know, be safe and keep to the safety procedures, like stand behind the yellow line, don't cross the rails, that sort of thing. Just don't be silly. There'll be pictures at the end of this video anyway. Another view, it's very nice. The train we're on is number 91031, if you want to know the number. As you can see, there's no one on the platform, so you're okay. Take pictures of the platform.
This is Devon.
Finally got a picture of the old stock. It's on the side here. Continuing our tutorial here on my train set, so I can show you a few things on the railway for your do's and your don'ts. Right, just imagine you're the train spotter. You want to go train spotting. Just going to put you here. You decide to see this train from here, like you want to get your camera out. You have any train spotting? Shows a bit of an army bloke. Train comes along. I'm saying train comes along. And it's considered dangerous because you're too close. You're too close. That's why you should do it at platforms. Platforms, they have rules. You've got links in below in the description for that. You just have to be aware of people about and let the staff know. Especially if you're not train spotting in Great Britain. It's best to know across the world. You do to know your staff and everything. I'm sure they can help you out. Every country is different. But yeah, when you're at a heritage railway, like this is a heritage railway, you have the signs they can film and take pictures, and sometimes they tell you the camera's crossed out. It's just common sense, really. You mustn't be too close to the train, or you mustn't be, despite it's a heritage railway, you don't want to be on the tracks, trying to film the train coming down the line. That's a bit silly. You just got to be really observant. But I'm going to put links below about a guy called Ian Allen that started model railway. It's been a 1930s video of all the 1930s trains. It's Ian Allen. He started a movement. You can check him out on Google. You can check him out on YouTube. Yeah, I'll put his name and all the links about the information down below. But yeah, just be aware when you're filming trains, because sometimes when you're allowed to put on YouTube, but you might get a train company taking profit from your videos because it's the train company's train. It's not your train. Do bear in mind that, because that's one of the rules that has to go by. But yeah, just be very safe, very cautious, especially on the heritage railways. As you can see, there's lovely nice spots here as a person to film. But you've got to be careful of the trains thundering down the line. Don't forget some can go fast. You don't realise that. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope it's educated you a bit more and understanding the do's and the don'ts of model railway. Until next time, guys.